In the last episode of the Glenwood Canyon Recovery, CDOT and partnering agencies fought to keep motorists safe, protect infrastructure, and rebuild what damage was done. Next up, we look at what the future holds for I-70 through Glenwood Canyon. In 2023, early projections indicated that Glenwood Canyon could face ongoing debris flows and sudden closures for up to 7 years. Fortunately, recovery came much sooner.
I don't think the thing that people understand is this wasn't just that short period of time, either during the fire or the floods. This was an entire 2-year process because they were basically on call 24/7 for any time that there was a storm coming.
Thanks to the steady stabilization of the Grizzly Creek burn scar, CDOT and its partners, including the U.S. Forest Service, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Agency, and the U.S. Geological Survey, reached a massive milestone in May 2025. Together, they scaled back the stringent flash flood safety protocols that had been in place since the 2021 fire containment. It marked a true turning point in the canyon's long recovery.
The canyon sealing, it's great to see, but we still have to have a watchful eye out. Conditions can change at any time. We can have some major rain events that really loosen the soil up and reestablish some of the bad conditions from the post-fire Grizzly Creek.
The fire predictions were looking pretty dire for Colorado, so our CDOT folks have to be ready to respond at any time depending on what the weather does.
Well, the climate it's not a static state, we're always changing, and I think the biggest thing is humans have to learn how to adapt and to carry through with the variations of different patterns that we see, whether that's a drought year with incredibly less snow, that may lead to very dangerous and very susceptible fire season.
Jason Smith, I'm Region 3 Transportation Director. Yeah, the main thing we need to do long term is to keep focusing on the canyon. It's a changing environment, it's very challenging terrain. As it changes, we need to adapt and we need to monitor and change with it. As the weather events take place, the floods, the fires, the freezes, there's constantly new challenges and debris that could come down onto the roadway that we need to be watching for and trying to figure out how to mitigate.
The battle against the Grizzly Creek Fire and the devastating closures of I-70 were a powerful reminder of how vulnerable this mountain corridor can be. But more than anything, I-70 is indispensable for tourism, freight, and emergency access, connecting our communities and driving the daily lives of everyone who calls Colorado home.
In so many ways, I-70 is what connects Colorado to the rest of the country, right? Economically, in terms of mobility, in terms of being able to streamline access to the beautiful places that people come from around the world to visit.
You know, I-70 is incredibly vital. Economically, I mean, obviously our economy is tourism based, so being able to get people to come to our community to be our guest is our economic lifeblood. But in addition to that, doctors, nurses, your grocery store workers, they are coming along I-70 from the east, from the west, and so when that goes down, your economy feels it, your daily commute feels it.
Ongoing investment in Glenwood Canyon goes far beyond fixing broken concrete and pavement. It's an investment in our collective future. By prioritizing long-term resilience, we aren't just preparing for the next disaster, we are securing public safety, driving the economy, and ensuring this vital lifeline stands strong for generations to come.
Hey, looking back on the major debris flow in the canyon, it really comes back to just the impact that it caused for the traveling public and really Team CDOT. I am completely amazed and still it makes me get a little choked up when talking about it, but there was hundreds of CDOT staff that came together to get that road back open. They left their families to come spend time on either side of the canyon and really come to pull together to get the roadway cleared, to understand what the impacts were.
People work 60, 70 days straight before the floods, during the mudslides, and afterwards. They were out closing the canyon down if it looked like it was going to rain. And that impacts their personal lives. And that's something that a lot of people just, they didn't know, or they don't know, that these people that worked in this area sacrificed basically 2 years of their lives to make sure you were safe traveling through the canyon.
Fire and mudslides shook Glenwood Canyon, but they couldn't break Colorado's spirit. Thanks to the crews who built, protected, and restored this corridor, the canyon stands strong today, a monument to resilience. Wherever the road leads next, CDOT is ready. By protecting this corridor, we protect Colorado.